is consecrated by pure light of ecstasy, also as this is the strongest, so also it is the most sensitive of all things soever, and both proper and ready to take impressive will, not as a seal passively, but with true recreation in a microcosm thereof. And this is a God alive and puissant to create, and he is a word of magic, wherein thou mayst read thyself with all thine history and all thy possibility. Also as to thine eagle, is not this chosen by nature herself by her way of attraction, without which harmony, aesthetic and magnetic thy lion is silent and inert, even as Achilles before his rage in his tent. Now also, therefore, I charge thee, O my son, to partake constantly of the sacrament, for it is proper to all virtue, and as thou dost learn to use it in perfection, thou wilt surpass all other modes of magic. Yea, in good sooth, no herb or potion is like unto this supreme in every case, for it is the true stone of the philosophers, and the elixir and medicine of all things, the universal tincture or menstruum of thine own will. And directing disciples de discipulus regendis. I will have thee to know moreover, my dear son, the right art of conduct with them whom I shall give thee for initiation, and the rule thereof is one rule. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. See thou constantly to it that this be not broken, especially in the section thereof. I dare say so, which readeth mind thine own business. This is of application equally to all, and the most dangerous man or woman as hath occurred, or I err, is the busybody. Oh, how ashamed are we, and moved to indignation, seeing the sins and follies of our neighbors. Of all the occasions of this grievance, the most common is the desire of sex unsatisfied. And thou knowest already, even in thy young experience, how in that delirium the wheel of the whole universe appeareth of no account. Do thou then wean thy babes from that simplicity, and instil the sense of true proportion, for verily this is a way of madness, love, unless it be under will. And the cure of this madness is not so good as its prevention, so that thou shouldst be beforehand with these children, showing them the right importance of love, how it should be a sacred right, exalted above personality, and a fire to enlighten and serve man, not to devour him. And certain diseases of disciples. De quibus dam morbis discipulorum. And thus, if any babe of thine be ill at ease, look closely first whether this love be not the root of his distemper. Watch also idleness. For whoso presseth eagerly forward in will heedeth little the affairs of his fellows. O my son, if every man doth his own will, there is no more to say. But the busybody nor mindeth his own business, nor leaveth others to mind theirs. Be thou instant therefore with such an one to cure him by enlightening his will, spending and speeding him therein. Remember also that if one speak ill of another, the fault is first of all in himself. For we know not but that which is within us. Did not the great witch-finder end by confessing that he also was a sorcerer? We become that which obsesseth us, either through extreme hate or extreme love. Knowest thou not how the one is a symbol of the other? For this reason, since love is the formula of life, we are under bond to assimilate in the end that which we fear or hate. So then we shall be wise to mold all things within ourselves in quietness and modulation. But above all, must we use all to our own end, adapting with adroitness even our weakness to the work. On watching for